94.3 WCYY, Biddeford, Portland. 93.9 WCYI, Lewiston, Auburn.
WCYY Spinouts kicking off local tonight with 13 Winters, track 1 from their new disc Where the Souls Wander, that is called The Dead, and you can check out 13 Winters Sunday at Rochambeau Club. That's in Biddeford, all ages, $5 is going to get you in. South Street in Biddeford, and quite the lineup, Hollow Image, Inbound, East Coast Stomp, and My Wrists Open Wide. The doors are at 1 o'clock for this show. And 13 winners are in the house. How you guys doing?
Hey, what's
Pretty
up?
good, man.
Hey, what's up? I have an update about My Wrist Open Wide.
Oh, yeah. What do we got?
Born of Seraphan will be taking their place.
Born of
Seraphan. It's kind of spelled weird.
Yes. Saraphan.
Got it, yeah. You don't want to talk to everyone unless you're like right on that microphone, okay? We got Roy Adams, bassist, keyboardist, violinist, and perhaps leader of the band in the house. Di Winters on vocals, Matthew Shildreth on guitar, and Mike Webb, drummer. 13 winners, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it's up to
How you doing, man? Well, congratulations. First of all, you guys are the very first black metal band to be in this studio.
Oh, we're honored.
So it's a first, okay?
We're setting a very low bar.
So tell me, how did the MOD go? The MOD show go? Like
It
when?
went fairly well.
Yeah.
Had quite a good turnout.
Who else played that show with you?
Jackhammer.
Jackhammer.
I remember their name now. That night I made an ass of myself.
What'd you call them?
Special thanks to the other band.
Yeah, whatever. At least you were honest.
Yeah.
That's a nice mixed bill there.
Yeah.
And MOD freaks. Just Billy Milano, what a nutball he is.
Yeah, we had the pleasure of being able to watch them do their sound check.
Yeah.
So it was like a personal concert just for us.
Nice. So how often does 13 Winters like surprise or scare the fans or even the bands that you're playing with?
I'm going to have to say every show.
You want to get that, if he's going to talk a lot, you got to talk.
Every show, I'd say.
Every show you get the wide eyes and like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Every single time, huh?
Just our look alone.
What's that?
Just our look alone.
Just your look
some
alone,
people,
yeah. Yeah, I want to touch on that subject a little bit. I heard this story recently. Perfect Circle was like a week ago Monday, right, up in Augusta. I forget who the hell told me, but I was talking about you guys, and he was like, yeah, Roy from 13 Winters was at the show, and you had your usual getup on, the freaky eyes and, you know, the leather, and, you know, dude, you look scary. And you were like talking like, hey, who likes heavy metal? Who likes heavy metal? And people would come over and see you, and they'd be like, I don't like heavy metal anymore. Basically, is that what went down? I mean, dude, you need like a street team. You need like a nice looking marketing guy. You can't go out and do that on your own, man. You're freaking people out.
It's wow, I don't remember being there.
That was where you did the
It
ticket
wasn't
blitz.
Yeah, I was in a work uniform actually. It's kind of strange, but hey.
Did you have the contacts in?
No, but I guess
Really?
maybe I was just really mad at my boss because I just got off and my eyes were glowing red anyways.
That's hilarious, man.
Yeah, we gave away 13 pairs of tickets at that show, and we called it a ticket blitz. I heard the term somewhere.
Right.
But yeah, that's why a lot of people weren't as excited as I expected to be to get free tickets. A lot of people were just like,
You know, yeah,
take 'em.
usually people will take, see, that's what, it's the look, you know, like, what's the catch? Are you going to kill me later? What's going on? So the album, when is it hitting stores?
it has hit stores actually Tuesday.
Okay.
We were numb and we didn't let anyone know about that.
That's all right. Where the Souls Wander, the new 13 Winners disc is in Bull Moose. Where else?
Yeah, just hit Newberry Comics last night.
Okay.
Bull Moose, Sanford, Portland, Wyndham, and Scarborough. And probably next week it'll be hitting the rest of them.
Right on. Can you get it on the website?
Yes, you can get it at www.13winters.com, and this doesn't just apply to Americans. We also accept euros too.
Yeah, I was gonna touch on that too. You have a European fan base, don't you?
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of people signing up for a newsletter from over in Europe. We got a couple in Chile.
Chili.
Yeah.
No,
Well, I
didn't know
didn't
that.
tell you about that, dude. One guy from Iran.
Really?
Yeah. Wanted a
into the store,
CD, and I'm
get
like, I don't know, you gonna give me
shapes.
some oil for it?
No kidding. Aren't the gas prices ridiculous now?
Oh,
Yeah.
my.
Going back to the website though, I never went to 13winters.com. I went directly to Dark
Valley.
Dark Valley, and I had the hardest time. And finally, I just decided to space it out because I kept trying. So if you're gonna go to Dark Valley Records, go Dark _ Valley
dashes.
_
Dashes.
dashes. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, that got me there. All right, so you can get the record online. Now the CD is enhanced, right?
Yes.
That's pretty.
You put it in a
pretty
computer, and
innovative.
it pulls up all this really cool stuff, and then
Got
your
a music
computer.
video on it. It's pretty
Yeah.
sweet.
Pretty innovative for a band from Hollis, Maine. Jiminy
Yeah.
Christmas, that's crazy. So the song, basically, the song that we started the show with, which was
Yeah.
quite amazing, I thought, The Dead. You did a video for The Dead.
Yes.
And you can pop in the CD and follow the
Right.
instructions.
You
And
got lyrics on there.
I haven't seen it
pictures.
yet. Can you give me a little tease as to what The Dead video is?
It's pretty much like a good taste of what we look like on stage, really.
Okay.
We used a lot of our very own stage equipment. We just videotaped ourselves doing it.
So it's like
Doing our thing.
it's a performance video.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, we produced a performance without a crowd.
The same kind of.
If you count the cockroaches and rats, we had a
Kind
crowd.
of made us look like we're underground, like we're dead. So.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
So interesting, because you guys really are. You're obviously you're an underground band. I mean, yeah, you're local, but actually, I mean, talking globally, you know, you have these people popping up in Iran and Chile. I mean, you're a true underground band right now.
Yeah.
You know, like you guys need to have a write up in like Metal Maniacs, you know. And
We
try,
appreciate
I
it.
mean.
sure, hopefully that'll happen at some
Anyone
point.
in Metal Maniacs, you can get a hold of us on our website.
I have a connection in Metal Maniacs. I'll work
Cool.
on that. He lives in Biddeford, man.
We heard.
Told you.
He's a good guy. He's not. I don't think he's a big black metal fan, but you know, we'll find out.
He deals with Metal Maniacs.
So, for someone that has no idea who you guys are, first of all, let's make very clear, because it might not be that apparent from the track we just played,
Oh,
that
yeah.
Di is a girl, and she's your lead vocalist.
Yes.
Yes, that's true.
Now, does anyone ever find it hard to believe that you're female, you're singing, because it's crazy?
Yes, I've had like a lot of people when they see me on stage, they're like, "That's a guy," and then when I get off stage, they're like, "Oh, that's a girl," and they'll like shake my hand and they'll say like, "Good job.
So you
I
don't,
thought you were a guy."
you don't have to get to the point like, oh, what, you want to test? You want to feel me? You,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, we kind of did.
Yeah, in the back of the
Back
CD.
of the CD, right?
Because
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, and I'm sure there's somebody out there, I'm trying to think of another black metal group that has a female singer. You know of any?
Oh,
It's that band.
Sounds like
Local?
rhymes with...
Arch
Arch
Enemy.
Enemy. Arch Enemy.
we get
They're not-
compared to
they're
them
not
so
really
many
black
times.
metal,
That's
so-
true.
Yeah.
They're not really a black metal band.
I can think of plenty aggressive female singers in hardcore bands and metal bands and various bands, but no black
No.
metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one I did hear a while ago. The name's on the tip of my tongue.
All right.
Yeah.
So Di, my eyes popped open a little bit when I saw the back photo.
I had something to say about that.
Di is she's naked on the back.
Just a little.
Back. Well, it's buy the record and find out anyway. So what is first of all, what does your family think about this?
They don't know yet, but they're gonna find out tonight. 'Cause my dad's gonna be listening to this. So.
Your dad's listening.
Yeah.
Dad, go get the record. Look at the back, and please let her back in the
See
house.
a nice tiny.
It's actually kind of strange because she is the shyest person you'll ever meet.
That's why I was so
She's
surprised,
I'm
because that's
amazed
the
she's
impression.
talking this much. Yeah.
That's the impression I always got with her. She's fairly shy, so that's great. Maybe this is a big step forward for you in other directions. Suicide Girls, but no. The 13 Winters show is Sunday. Check these guys out. It's pretty freaky, man. They put a lot into their stage show. And it's early, 1 o'clock at the Rochambeau Club in Biddeford. That's on South Street. All ages, $5. We'll get you in the door. A bunch of bands playing. And you guys wanted me to play, track 4? In My Memories.
Yep.
You want to set this one up for us, Roy?
Good.
You don't have to say WCYY. Just like explain what the song's about, or
I
give me
think that would
something.
be the best one to explain
ahead, Doc.
that. It's a very personal one for
In
her.
My Memories is like dedicated to my brother that was killed by a drunk driver.
Okay.
So it's kind of a personal song.
All right, check it out. It's 13 Winters on Spin Out 94 WCYY.
Very nice work. It's beautifully spoken. I liked it.
I got a pee wicked bad. For the faint of heart, by any means, 13 Winters, local rock WCYY spin out. That was called In My Memories from the new 13 Winters disc, Where the Souls Wander. in stores now, and if you buy the CD tonight, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, you're going to have a pair of tickets for the CD release party, which is Sunday down in Biddeford at Rochambeau, 1 o'clock, with Born a Seraphim, East Coast Stomp, Inbound, and Hollow Image. 13 Winters in the studio with us. You guys are filming for the DVD at the show Sunday?
Oh yeah, we want to definitely get all the footage we can. So we want everyone to come down, dress up in black if you can, go crazy.
All right, that was going to be my next question. Any recommendations as to what one should do when they go? So dress up in black, go crazy. Anything else?
Bring friends.
Bring your friends.
Bring your friends. Okay, cool.
Bring some underage girls for Mike.
13winters.com is where you can buy some tickets for the show. You can get t-shirts, you can get CDs. I'm sure you can get merch at the show Sunday as well, right? Right on. You guys put quite a bit into that website from what I'm seeing. And you put a lot into this record, man. A lot into these compositions. I mean, to the untrained ear, someone, if it's the first time they're hearing extreme music like this, it might sound like just noise to them, but those in the know, we know there's a lot that goes on.
Yeah.
You know, just multi-tracking and layering the keyboards correctly and the drum patterns. There's a lot that goes on. You guys haven't talked enough tonight. Matt and Mike, like, what's influenced you guys, guitar and drum wise? You know, your influences. What do you guys listen to? What's your deal?
Myself, I'm a big Cradle of Filth fan. I'm a Tech One Negative fan. Vinnie Paul from Pantera is one of my influences.
Okay.
Definitely Adrian of Cradle of Filth. I like Mike Portney a lot from Dream Theater.
Yeah.
He's really progressive and really good. And if you mix like all of them drummers, that's pretty much me. Cause I'm really fast. I go slow and I do a lot of rudiments, a lot of offbeats.
Was it hard to master the blast beats when you first started doing it?
Not really. It kind of came to me naturally because I've been playing for a long time.
Okay.
So it's just a lot of double bassing too. I just love the double bass.
Sounds good.
Pantera has always been one of my favorite bands. And the new Damage Plan. I mean, Dimebag Darrell just kicks
Yeah, he does.
some serious ass.
He does. I mean, obviously there were some Pantera fans like, oh, but it's not Pantera, so get over it.
I know, right? It's
Those
just an
guys.
influence. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Now, Roy, you play a lot of different instruments and you play violin. Now, you did say since you're playing bass live, you can't do the violin parts live.
Yeah, we had a bass player, but it appears it isn't going to work out, so I'm stuck playing the bass and keyboards at the same time at this show.
Should have gone to Daddy's last night, man.
I know, we're so busy making shirts and stuff for the show.
There were a few bass players there.
Oh.
A lot of metalheads too.
But you got their numbers, right?
Yeah, I got it all
Okay,
right
so
here.
you get it all
right in my
filed.
pocket, right next to the
You'll be
edge.
making phone calls.
But a lot has gone into this album. It's obvious. It's a labor of love.
Oh
It's a
yeah,
labor of hate.
This-
Where the hell is the studio? Is it in your house?
pretty much. Yeah,
It's the smallest computer room you've ever imagined.
The smallest computer room?
Tiny,
it's
one
all
room.
done on a high-end computer. I took years building.
Dark
Valley Studios.
Valley Studios in Hollis. It's so appropriate for a black metal band to be coming out of Hollis, out of the woods of Maine. I love that.
Oh,
It just
yeah.
wouldn't be the same if you were like on the East End or something, you
Deep
know?
dark forest.
The dark forest, yeah. It's all...
metal from the hood.
So the violin thing, are you influenced by like My Dying Bride? at all?
Yeah, Sins of Thy Beloved, and a lot of since Martin went over to Cradle of Filth. I've been a fan of theirs since like '95, '96, and I started playing guitar when I was in school, then into bass. Couldn't decide. All my friends were playing guitar, so I did the bass, and then I started doing keyboards and violin and drums.
Turn Loose the Swans. Have you guys heard that record?
That was my
Oh,
first.
yeah.
Awesome CD.
That album blew my mind when that came out, like 92 or something, right? Now, do you find a lot of people don't have any clue what the difference is between goth music and black metal?
Usually, a lot of times they do. A lot of times they think black metal is death metal and
Right.
obscure those
They
two
get
genres
confused.
together a lot more. A lot of people think goth is not.
You want to set
metal.
it straight for someone? What's the difference between death metal and black metal? I know the difference, but I want to hear your version.
It's pretty much like a lot of it is the topic, I believe, in what they're singing about.
The imagery.
Yeah, a lot of death metals to me seem to come off as very straight edge. Well, not straight edge like the poppy thing. I'm talking about like very clean cut metal style, and the black metal is a little bit more into like the darker side of the music, and they try to sing about more like walking through the woods carrying a sword would be a kind of a cliche example.
Yeah, well, black metal can be, I think, more religious.
Yeah.
You know, some will say satanic, whereas death metal is often more gory. It's more about death. It's more about.
Black metal's more orchestrated too, I believe, than
Yeah.
death metal.
Yep, you're
More
not gonna use
keyboard,
that.
synthesizer, violin.
Good call. Yeah, you're not gonna find keyboards in death metal,
We
are you?
get bashed all the time. 'cause
Corpse
we use
paint, too.
keyboards.
Yeah, corpse paint.
You guys don't do the corpse paint.
Yes,
we,
yes,
we,
we do.
we recently have taken that on since we did a Bridgeton community show last Halloween. We did the makeup for Halloween, and we just fell in love with it.
So you sticking with it?
Yeah,
right on.
we toned it back a little bit more than since that show.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, so
we're also a very religious band in our music itself, but
Yep.
we're not Satanists. We're Wiccan.
Yeah, I hear you. So look for a killer stage show Sunday at the Rochambeau Club in Biddeford. It's the 13 Winter CD release party for Where the Souls Wander. Wander your souls into Biddeford and check these guys out. A lot of bands out. 1 o'clock early show, so you will be home in time to get in bed and go to school the next day. Are kids still in school? What is
Of
it?
course they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
I lose track of time. Last thing I wanted to ask you, Di, I guess I'll go to you on this. I haven't had a chance to listen to the whole thing front to back, but I didn't hear any singing. I heard some speaking parts. First of all, is there any singing? And if not, do you guys ever want to go in that direction where there's singing?
If I can get like vocal lessons, because I can't really sing clean
Right.
vocals, so I just talk them.
Right. Okay.
I'm more like into the growling.
So is the
Anyway,
band,
so-
have you guys ever discussed this? Have you ever
Many times.
Okay.
We get mixed opinions all the time. People email us telling us you got to stop the screaming. Other people email us you got to stop the clean vocals.
No, you don't.
We do what we are going to do, which
That's
is
right.
you can't judge us by one song. It's really an important thing I want to stress here. You don't just listen to one song and think that's what
Right.
you're getting.
The
'cause
the screaming
you're
is
bound to find something
very
you're gonna
effective,
like.
I think.
Every song's different than the next.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in this album.
We have a lot. We have doom, black metal,
So many
Yeah.
influences, we never
hardcore.
could find our niche.
Yeah, right on. Pick it up in stores now. You'll have a pair of tickets for the show Sunday. 13 Winter is Where the Souls Wander. Guys, thanks for hanging out today.
Yeah, thanks for giving us this show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll see you Sunday. We're gonna wrap it up with "Moat It Be," and after the song, we'll be looking for Call of 13 to give away a CD and tickets for the show. It's 13 Winters on Spin Out 94 WCYY.